Hey guys, King Kid here and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you all how to upload UGC items on Roblox. So let's get right into this. So if you all don't know, yesterday they actually made UGC items public, meaning that now anyone can upload UGC items. So what you want to do is go ahead and click on this create icon, which actually before you click on this, what you need to do is to actually upload these items, you do need premium. You need either the $10 premium or the $20 premium. And then you also have to go ahead and verify your age with an ID. And then once you go ahead and do both of those, go ahead and model your item. So over here, this is the item that I'm gonna upload right here. It's kind of a car inspired after the game Destiny Trip with a noob up top. So I went ahead and made this car right here. If y'all want to go ahead and see how to make some other UGC items, y'all can go ahead and check out my previous videos where I show y'all how to model swords and such. But anyway, this is the one that we are gonna be using. So let's go ahead and export it. So we just want to go ahead and click file, and we want to export it as an FBX. So now Roblox Studio, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna go ahead and add a mesh part right here. I haven't actually added a model into Roblox Studio in quite some time, but anyway, let's go ahead and add in a mesh part. Let's go ahead and click on this little file icon right here, and now let's go ahead and open it up and just go ahead and click OK for all of that stuff. And here's our car right here, and it looks like it did mess up. All right, I'll go ahead and reinsert it. I now went ahead and fixed it, so we can go ahead and delete this old one. So now what we want to do, click the plugins tab and go ahead and click the rig builder. I believe everyone has this one. If you don't, then just get the rig builder or get the load character extension, but I'm pretty sure everyone should have this. Now go ahead and click R15. Click block rig right here, and this is the one that we are going to use. If you want to use a different rig, then you can go ahead and check out this other ones, but for most people, they're going to be using this one right here. So now what we want to do is for this, we want to go ahead and scale it down. So we can go ahead and hold down Alt on our keyboard so we can go ahead and scale it down correctly. And for this, it's going to be a little shoulder pal. So what you want to do is just go ahead and position it to how it would be on the character if it were an accessory. So if you're making like a back accessory, then of course you would go ahead and put it on their back and go ahead and attach it that way. But since this is going to be the shoulder accessory, we're just going to go ahead and align it with the shoulder. We now went ahead and aligned it with the shoulder right here. So that is pretty much good. Also, make sure you like how it looks, because once we go ahead and actually make this into a UGC item, I think it might be permanent. Not entirely sure. I haven't really tested it out too much. But anyway, now once you have it where you want it, go ahead and click on the plugins tab. And what you need to do is go ahead and download the asset creator plugin. I'll go ahead and put a link to this in the description. Yeah, so go ahead and download this plugin and basically click on it. So what we're going to do is we are going to create an accessory. Go ahead and click that, click next. And now we have to click on the part. So we want this part to become an accessory, and now we gotta go ahead and click on the character. So this character, since we went ahead and aligned the accessory with them, and now what you want to do is you want to select what type of accessory this is gonna be. So for me, since it's on its left shoulder, I will go ahead and click this one. But if you're making like a sword accessory that goes on its back, or if you're making a hat, then hat, hair, and so on. But I'm gonna do the left shoulder, and now we are gonna go ahead and do classic, and now we're gonna go ahead and click next again, and there it is right there. So you will have to scale it down, but anyway, just go ahead and scroll to the top of the workspace, and here it is right here. So we're just gonna go ahead and click on it, click scale, hold down Alt, and then just go ahead and scale it all the way down. And now once you have it pretty much the exact same size, I believe this one is a little bit bigger, but that's alright. But now once you have it pretty much the exact same size, just go ahead and click on this. Also, we can go ahead and rename it as well. So instead of this, let's go ahead and rename it. So I'm just gonna name this Rusty Car with Noob. So it's a pretty simple name, but there we go. Dusty car with noob. Now we want to go ahead and click on it and click on the attachment. So I have a left shoulder attachment. So this will go ahead and show you where it's going to be attached. So it's going to be attached right there. I think that's actually too high, to be honest. Well, we'll go and see. So we can go ahead and test it. So what we're going to do, let's go ahead and click play. And now let's go ahead and click the current client right here. So we're just going to go ahead and click this. We're going to go into here and let's go ahead and click on the accessory. So the accessory is this one in the 4, and we're just going to drag it onto our character. So King Kid 100 right here. We're just going to go ahead and drag it on. And there we go. So this is how the accessory would look, which as you can see, the little point was way too high. So we actually gotta move the attachment point down. If it fits good, then you can go ahead and move on to the next step. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and grab the attachment point right here, and we're just gonna move it down. So let's go move, and we're just gonna move it downward. We kind of want it to be attached at the bottom. So this attachment point, this is basically where it's gonna be like sitting on our shoulder. So we'll probably want it like more like right there. And now we can just go and test it again. So you can go ahead and keep testing it until you get it perfect. But anyway, let's go over here. Let's go ahead and drag the accessory onto our character, and there it is right there. Let's wait until our character stops moving. So that is how it would look right there. See, as you can see, it's even moving with my shoulder. I actually think that looks really cool. So now what we're going to do is we're gonna go ahead and right click on our accessory. So right click it and then go ahead and go down where it says save to Roblox. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna click on avatar item. So instead of a development item, we're gonna click on avatar item. There we go. And now make sure you name it as well. Rusty car with noob. Write a description, and I'm just gonna write an old car with a noob. Pretty basic. I believe we can change this stuff later. And asset category, and this is a shoulder accessory. So let's go ahead and find it. And here we go, shoulder accessory. Let's go ahead and click on that. And if everything is good, it was a validation succeeded. Also, by the way, you can't have too many like triangles or vertices. If you have too many triangles, such as in here, if you go in the top left, actually let me go ahead and go into edit mode. There we go. So as you can see, for this one model, we have 3.2 thousand triangles. I believe if you have 4,000 for a UGC item, it does mess up. So whenever you're making your UGC item, you can't have too many triangles. In creator, we can go ahead and select it. So if we want one of our groups to make it, then we could do that. But I'm gonna go ahead and make it myself. And shoulder accessory, there we go. We can go ahead and add some tags. Let's just go ahead and type in noob. And it looks like noob actually isn't in their tag library. That's kind of weird. Anyway, I guess we can type in cool. Okay, that for some reason works, but not noob. So there we go. Cool, bacon, car. And that's pretty much it. And now this will cost Robux. So this will cost 750 Robux. So let's go ahead and click pay and submit. And there we go. And now we'll go ahead and pop up with this screen. So now go ahead and click creator dashboard. And then it will bring you to this screen right here. So what you want to do is click on accessories. And now in filters, go ahead and scroll down to the one you made. So if you made a hat, then it will pop up right here. But I made it a shoulder accessory. So we're going to go ahead and click on this. And as you can see, here it is right here. So let's go ahead and click on this right here so we modify it. So you will have to pay more Robux to upload it once again. Yeah, so right here, rusty car with noob. We can go ahead and change all this stuff and add more tags if we want to. So right here, you can choose if you want it to be a limited or not. By the way, if you make it a limited, it is very pricey. So if you click on this, we can choose how many we want to be available. So if we want, we can click 1. Also, by the way, it does cost 100 Robux per copy right here. So if you are making a limited, you will want to have tons of Robux. Such as if you type in 10, that means it would be 10 copies, meaning 1,000 Robux right there. So very pricey once again, but we will just type in 1 for now. And you can add a limited amount of copies per user. So if you want each person to only be able to get 1 copy, then you can go ahead and type in 1. But if you don't care how many copies they have and they can go ahead and get unlimited, then you can just go ahead and leave that blank. So if you want it to be free, then you can click yes, probably yes. So we can go ahead and click this. This will just allow other players to resell it later on. And then the current lowest amount that you can go ahead and sell this item for is 20 Robux. If you want it to be free, then it would be 0. But if you do want it to cost Robux, then for a shoulder accessory, the lowest amount is 20 Robux. And then we can go ahead and increase it. So if you type in 80 right here, there we go. That means the total price will be 100 Robux because it's 80 above 20. And then we can go ahead and sell it, and we will probably just do it right here. And if you want this to be an item that you can only get within a game, like let's say we do a quest in the game, and since we complete that quest, we get this UGC item, then you would click experience because you can only get from there. But if you want to just sell it so anyone can get it, then just go ahead and click marketplace. And publishing a limited item will cost 15,000 Robux. So it is quite pricey. This is mainly just for like big developers and such. But if you want to go ahead and just upload a regular item, then go ahead and click non-limited, and then you don't even have to type in any of these things. You aren't able to make it free, so the minimum amount will be 20 Robux. So yeah, so this stuff, a limited quantity since it is not limited, and to upload this item, it will only cost 1,000 Robux. So it is much better than these other ones. Those other ones are a lot more pricey. But anyway, 1,000 Robux, you can go ahead and publish this item. Also, by the way, this 1,000 Robux is a little bit different because if you go ahead and look at it, basically they charge you 1,000 Robux, but they don't take the 30% commission until you gain the 1,000 Robux back. So if y'all have sold anything before, you'll know Roblox takes 30% of the Robux. But if you pay this 1,000 Robux, they won't take the 30% until you gain back the 1,000 Robux, and then they'll start taking 30% after that. But anyway, let's go ahead and publish this item. So pay and publish. So now if we go back to avatar items, accessory, and then shoulder accessories, here it is right here. It is still pending, so I don't think people are able to buy it just yet because Roblox does have to verify it. But yeah, there it is right there. And now let's go and check the Roblox website. Let's go and see if we have it. I believe we should. And oh, there's my wooden sword. This is actually just one that I tested. So this one, I didn't make it public. So it looks like you don't have to make all of them public. So it looks like you only have to pay the 1,000 Robux if you do want to sell it. So if you want to sell it, then you gotta pay the 1,000. But if you're just making a singular item for you, then you don't have to pay the 1,000 Robux. You just have to pay the 750. Because this was just a test one that I was testing out just to see how it works. But anyway, let's go back over to avatar. And here is our item right here. So here it is right here. So we can go ahead and take a look at it. So here here is the UGC item. This actually looks awesome. And then we can go ahead and equip it on our avatar. So let's go back over to avatar and let's equip it. And now if you look at our avatar, there it is right there. That actually looks awesome. So yeah, so you can now create your very own UGC items. I'll probably release a lot more cooler UGC items. But anyway, there it is right there. I'll also go ahead and leave a link in the description if y'all do want to go ahead and check out this UGC item that I made right here. But anyway, that's how you go ahead and upload your very own UGC item on Roblox though. So that's gonna be all for this video. So make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you all in the next video.